In singles competitive Pokemon are split into tiers so that Pokemon of a different power level can be matched up correctly against each other. But what happens when Pokemon at the highest level are still miles ahead of all the other Pokemon in that tier? That's what I'm here to talk about in today's video. I'll cover every Pokemon banned from Ubers, the highest power tier in standard singles play. Starting in Scarlet and Violet, we have Miraidon. I've already made numerous videos covering why Miraidon was banned, but a combination of very strong stab, high speed, very powerful utility moves, and no ability to wall it and no ability to really punish it was really pushed this Pokemon over the edge. So I've already made a lot of videos about why Miraidon is so broken, but basically the most broken set just really came down to heavy duty boots, U-turn, taunt, or you could go overheat in that slot and just destroy its only one real but also kind of fake check, Iron Treads, which is good into Miraidon, but Miraidon can also just as easily click U-turn into it. And Iron Treads is fucking dead weight on any real team. You have Taunt to stop Tinglu, where there's that 50-50 where do I click Earthquake, do I click Spikes, do I try to get immediate damage out with Miraidon, or will it switch out into something, or will it taunt me? Made a 50-50 that wasn't really good. And then just in the last two slots, just straight stabs. Electro Drift is just the most broken move of all time. You set up your own electric train, you just get 130 stab, 130 base power stab move off of this just disgusting base special attack. Tack onto that its crazy ability. Your special attack is timed by 1.33. There's no real way to lower its special attack. You don't have any intimidators or anything in the tier like you have Landorus for, say, Calyrex. And the only thing that's really rivaling this in speed is Calyrex, which is a speed tie that, trust me, if you play this tier, people will take the speed tie 10 times out of 10, right? It's just, it made it really cancer. And the only other way to outspeed it was Zacian, but you could also just as easily tack on a Scarf set and then forego Taunt for, say, Overheat, and then boom, you just destroy your only check. There's just so many ways to go about it. Personally, when I play the tier, I still think Heavy Duty Boots is the most consistent and just straight up broken set. But there's also Specs, there's Scarf. I think this, in terms of how good all of them were, I think Heavy Duty Boots is number one, and then number two is Double Dance. There's two real good sets for Double Dance. There's three. You have Agility, Parabolic Charge, and then like Dragon Pulse, and what's the last one? Calm Mind. And you go like Terra Fairy, or you could go with a Life Orb, and you would forego this for, like, I don't know, Draco and Electro Drift. Or my favorite on screens, this one was really fucking evil. Go Weakness Policy and Dragon Pulse, Electro Drift. This thing would just blow absolutely everything up on screens. You just click Agility in front of whatever. I didn't even need Calm Mind that much, I can't lie, I didn't click it much. You could go for whatever third move you want, Overheat. That's not really that good. Substitute, Taunt, I don't know. But yeah, you literally don't need anything else other than these two stabs. Electro Drift and Dragon Pulse will cover everything bar Iron Treads, and even Iron Treads was a fake check when you have everything else in that tier, like, okay. It's just, everything else in that tier matched up so well into Iron Treads that even if you did bring Iron Treads and Miraidon clicked U-turn on you, you would go into something else, you get free rocks, you get free something. And even Iron Treads was not that good a switch. Like, I guess it's a nice rapid spinner, but it does not do much for your team in the long run. Unless, like, you just need a band-aid solution, and even then it's a fake solution that's not really that real. Miraidon just gets to click Draco Meteor for free on all your switch-ins. Tinglu does that 3 or 4 times, and your Tinglu is just dead. It's gone. Like, this was really unhealthy for the tier. Happy it's gone. Yeah, don't have much more to talk about that. Next, we have SV Calyrex, which already had a very short-lived time in the tier and was already a controversial staple in SS, as it basically runs that tier and everything in that tier revolves around it. Calyrex was really banned for a super simple reason: terrestrialization. The only way to wall its dual stab typing of Ghost and Psychic was a Dark type, but when you can terrestrialize out of that into Fairy or Fighting or Normal for other Calyrexes, it's basically impossible to wall, and the whole metagame revolves around it to an unhealthy degree. So on to the next ban, Calyrex-Shadow. This thing was already controversial as is in SS Ubers. If you watch any Sword and Shield Ubers game, you will just realize both teams bring Calyrex-Shadow. This thing's like Gen 2 Snorlax, you just have to bring it. unless you're running like hard stall. This thing was broken for really one reason, just terrestrialization. The one thing, I already talked about this in the little short clip before this, but the one thing that really stops the Psychic Ghost typing from doing anything is the Dark type. And when you could just, I don't know, click Terra Blast and then Terra Fairy or Terra Fighting, slap this shit on webs, it's just blowing absolutely everything up. It's not even funny. You had people running Terra Normal so that you could beat other Calyrex-Shadows. This just created such an unhealthy metagame, and I believe it was suspect tested and it was banned with like a pretty big majority. This ban really is not that complicated. Calyrex-Shadows, just look at these fucking stats. 165 base special attack. You tack onto this crazy ability where you just get special Moxie, and tack onto that the one thing that's designed, and it's already insane design, right? Base 150 speed, base 165 special attack. The one insane design flaw, quote unquote, it has is, oh, it can't touch the Dark type. Oh, but guess what? Now it can terrestrialize and it can't touch the Dark type. I mean, if, like, look no further than VGC and just how well this thing is doing over there, right? Yeah, this thing is just cooked. I'm thankful to God this thing is in standard play. In Sword and Shield, Zacian was banned for what seemed to be pretty obvious reasons. If any of you have played Scarlet and Violet, think of the monster Zacian already is, plus an ability where it doesn't lose its +1 attack, add 20 base attack, and remove the one thing that reliably revenge kills it, that being Scarf Miraidon, in a tier where it's not really well reliably by much. Okay, repeating myself even more, but yeah, if you've played SV at all, think of how broken, not even broken, just how consistent Zacian-Crowned already is in that tier. Tack onto an extra base 20 physical attack, and its ability is just stupid busted. On switching, it's always raised by 1, and if it switches out, there's no punish to that, right? There's just virtually no real switch-ins into this, and even, I can't lie, the documentation for why this was banned was not as good, so I'm going off of first-hand accounts here. If I find threads, I will put them in the description, but just the combination of the stab, Fairy Steel typing is already overpowered as is. Also had close combat, wild charge to hit Ho-Oh, right? And then even when this was banned, you still had Baby Zacian. This thing is just G-Darm on drugs, right? You could run Scarf on this. You'd have +1 attack, +1 speed. You could run Choice Band. Choice Band Intrepid Sword, because of how Choice Band works, it's not like +2 attack. It's 1.5 times 1.5, so you're getting 2.25x physical attack. So this thing's just G-Darm on drugs. I'm pretty sure this base with Choice Band is actually stronger than Zacian-Crowned with +1 attack. So this thing was just stupid cooked. Just the design of Zacian is stupid. Give box cover legendary insane stats. One of the highest speeds in the game. Nothing really consistently revenge kills this. There weren't any Scarfers that very consistently revenge killed Zacian. And just with how centralized webs are, very fucking hard. Yeah, this guy was a little bit broken, guys. I'm not gonna hold you guys. I'm not gonna lie. This guy just had to go. And for the earliest ban, and what was the inception of the Anything Goes tier, which I just realized I haven't mentioned in this video, but better late than never. The Anything Goes tier is where all these banned Pokemon go to for certain psychopaths to play with. The first ban and the inception of the Anything Goes tier was the ban of Mega Rayquaza. Mega Rayquaza already has very high stats and a great move pool. Tack on top of that being an incredible Mega and it can hold an item. It was sort of a no-brainer ban. On to the last ban. This ban happened during ORAS, but it spanned ORAS to Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. So 2 generations in a bit. I mean, I guess because Ultra Moon came out. Or maybe I'm tripping. I'm gonna keep this in the video because fuck it. Yeah, Mega Ray. If you just look at these stats, 100 base attack, 100 base special attack, very fast speed. This is already a Mega Pokemon with a great ability. Gets rid of both. Gets rid of any weather. Keep in mind, this isn't a tier where Primal Groudon and Primal Kyogre were basically running shit, right? So on top of that, you are a Mega that can just hold any item you want. You could hold Lumberry, you could hold Light Orb, right? You have so many options, just especially back then. You go Swords Dance, E-Speed, V-Create, and on top of this, you got that new overpowered move, Dragon Ascent, just Brave Bird version of, flying version of Close Combat. There was not much that was standing in the way of Mega Ray. This thing was a bit of a no-brainer, just kind of had to go. The documentation on all these older bands is really spotty. I might just be fucking stupid and I just can't find the forum links, but there isn't really much talking about mixed sets, but I'd imagine that in the face of physical walls, mixed sets also popped up. 100 base special attack, even uninvested, is absolutely nothing to scoff at. This thing could still drop disgustingly strong Draco Meteors just on a whim. Also on top of that, this Delta Stream ability got rid of its 4x flying weakness and the rock weakness. So it was very hard to one-hit KO this thing. On top of that, base 105, 100 defenses are nothing to scoff at. Like, this thing was decently bulky for its time. Yeah. This thing also just literally had to go. There's really not much I can say here, but Mega Rayquaza was indeed pretty fucking broken when you have a great Mega with great stats, great moves, great ability, and on top of that, you can hold any item you want. Really was just a bit of a no-brainer. Yeah. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe. It really lets me know what type of content you guys would like to see from this channel. Moving forward, I do still have uni in classes, but I want to try to get at least one weekly upload out. They're really fun to do. I know I don't do these long-form content videos often, but yeah, if you guys enjoy it, let me know down in the comments below. Holy shit, I cannot talk. Okay, yeah, peace.